Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about Greece as a government. We're going to be talking about their different types of government, their forms of government, and how that is comparable to what we have today in the United States and how their types of government kind of spread, how it affected them. So that is what we're going to look at today. This is going to be part one of the government notes. We're going to do that today. And then on Wednesday, we'll do part two of that, kind of like we did with the geography last week. And then as we go through this week, you all are going to be doing some work based off of their geography and their forms of government and how it affected their daily life in ancient Greece. All right, so let's jump into part one. All right, so it says who rules their forms of government. We're going to talk about their different forms of government because they did have many different types of government as their civilization began to grow, and we're going to see kind of the effects that that had. All right, their forms of government. So when people decide to form the social contracts that we call governments, they make many different decisions about how their government will work. And you're going to see what some of those different decisions are and how they affect people and how they affect the economy and how people rule and how the laws and the rules work and how their religious beliefs are tied into that. And we're going to see that as we go through this. So it says, do you have a president or a king? Do you rule by few or rule by all? Do you hold elections? Where do the rulers get their power? Those are going to be some of the things that we're going to look at. The first type of government that we're going to look at is a democracy. A democracy is powers exercised by all citizens, either directly or through their elected representatives. Democracy is ruled by the people. There are two kinds of democracies. The two kinds of democracies are direct and representative. Okay, and we're going to talk about what each one of those are as we go through this. The first one, direct democracy. It started in Athens, Greece. It says all citizens participate in government. There are no representatives in government. The citizens vote on everything, so there's nobody to represent the people, which is different than what we have in the United States because we do have representatives in the United States. We have senators in the United States that represent the people. They did not have that in Greece. All the citizens participated in the government. There were no representatives. The citizens voted on everything. All citizens can create public policy if they want to, so everybody had the right to be able to create their own policies and their own rules and the laws and the way that society would work. For example, in ancient Athens, Greece, they held assemblies where citizens voted to pass laws. So this is where people could go and they could voice their opinions on what laws they wanted to be passed and what laws they think needed to be amended or fixed. So this would be an example of them going and having a government meeting in their city. And this is what a picture of that would look like. Okay, representative democracy. Okay, this is like direct democracy. All citizens participate in the government. People elect representatives who vote on laws for the citizens. That's kind of similar to what we have in the United States, where we vote on representatives to go and to cast their votes in the Senate and the House of representatives based on what the people want, right? And that's what they had there, based on what the citizens want. Representatives answer to the people through regular elections, and representatives are also usually held accountable by a constitution, which is kind of similar to what we have because we have a constitution and they're held accountable to that, because if they don't follow the rules and the laws of the constitution, then things can get ugly. All right, so they had a constitution that they would write up saying this is how things would work, and they had to abide by that constitution. All right, that is part one of the notes that we're going to talk about that have to do with ancient Greece's government. We're going to talk about a few more types of government in part two of this video that you guys will see on Wednesday. Like every day, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. I'm more than happy to help you out. Send me an email, send me a message on Google Classroom. Hope you guys are doing all right. Miss you guys. Hope to see you all soon. If you have any questions, please let me know. Have a good day. Bye.